Hi, I'm Corey, and I have too many tapes. Terrible quarantine beard, haha. So I'm stuck here, in my house, with all of these tapes. Time enough at last, time enough to get to the strange stuff. So, welcome. Hope you're all staying indoors too, and not, spreading horrible plague to unsuspecting people. If you were thinking about going outside, know that I stepped outside today for some fresh air, and a bird pooped directly on the top of my head, so maybe outside isn't all it's cracked up to be. Stay indoors with me, watching VHS tapes instead. There is a particular tape in my collection that I've avoided reviewing. It's suitably bizarre, but it's too short, and I thought it was too banal, too boring. Certainly nobody would want to watch it or know anything about it. But hey, apparently some people didn't learn some vital skills in kindergarten, so instead of a fun episode about a movie I genuinely love, it's time to introduce to you a VHS tape produced by a personal hygiene mega-conglomerate featuring a giant mascot octopus and his horrifying Ubi puppet friends, all of whom are here for the sake of teaching you the basic concept of washing your dang hands. On this special quarantine episode of Too Many Tapes, I bring you Handy and His Helpers. This is a production of the Colgate-Palmolive company that was distributed free of charge to preschools and elementary schools. It features a giant blue octopus who introduces children to the concept of washing their hands regularly, and preferably with liquid hand soap from those fine folks at Softsoap. It was the part of a larger curriculum called Lather Up for Good Health. If you think about what brands are able to just directly pass off to kindergarten teachers desperate for lesson plans, you'd be horrified. It's like that scene with the babies in the classroom from WALL-E. It touted itself like so. Let Handy and his helpers get children excited about washing their hands. Getting children to wash their hands can be challenging, but Handy the octopus is an expert at washing his hands. After all, he has 8 of them, and he can't wait to explore hand washing with your students. Children will join Handy's helpers as they discover the why, when, and how of washing their hands. Through sing-along songs in an enchanting undersea world, they'll learn that hand washing is easy, it's important, and it's something everyone can do at school and at home. Handy and His Helpers entertains while it teaches, and will have every child wanting to lather up for good health. This is the kind of kids show where they encourage audience participation. I guess it's still at that point where when you're little, you don't understand that the things that are happening on the TV aren't also happening in real life. At some point, I'm going to have to find whatever research paper got all kids shows to do this same thing at the same time. I need to know why. He demands that the children greet him, which, honestly, is kind of aggressive.
Hi, everyone! I'm so happy to see all of you! My name is Handy, and I'm an octopus. Will you say hi to me?
Hi, Handy!
Here, let me try. Hi, my name is Corey. I'm here to show you terrible videos. Say hi to me. See? Not fun. Don't do it. Don't do this to people. 0 out of 5 stars. Would not recommend. Anyway, this octopus has 8 arms, but no hands of his own, so how can he teach proper technique? This is serious business now, Handy. It's apparently world-shapingly vital at this point. Well, it turns out he has, helpers. I guess it was in the title, huh? You ever seen Ubi? Ubi was a show on Nick Jr. in the early 2000s that was based around puppets, but the puppets were just hands. It was creepy, but it was also kind of adorable. Minimalist in a way. You could respect it. There was artistry. This, on the other hand... Yeah, strap in, folks. I have no shame. I apologize for nothing. This is self-isolation, Corey, now. I'm growing a terrible beard. I've only seen the same stretch of road outside of my house for the last 15 days. I'm gonna make some bad hand puns to brighten my day. Where was I? Oh, yeah. This, on the other hand, is like Ubi, but somehow more nightmarish. You see, Handy's helpers are just floating, dismembered hands with their own horrifying, terrible voices and awful personalities. We've got Dexter, Digit, Pointy, and Pinky, and they're all horrible. Just horrible. Totally slapdash and cheap. These puppets are just fabric gloves with googly eyes attached. I imagine there was also some kind of green suit involved to take out the rest of the puppeteer in post-production. That must have been a strange day of shooting. The puppets are all done by one person. The cast of this thing is 3 people total. 1 person to operate the giant octopus, 1 person to voice the giant octopus, and surprisingly that isn't Richard Stephen Horvitz, and 1 person to do the hand puppets. In fact, both of those shooting days must have been weird. I just imagine the director and the poor mascot costume actor standing in front of a cheap green screen on a lonely Tuesday afternoon. Alright, put on this head. Okay, do I have lines? I can't see out of the eye holes. Nah, we're gonna play the lines loudly at you, and you're just gonna kind of shuffle and gesture along like it's your first day of employment at Disney World and you're getting the hang of the Donald Duck suit. Okay, is there gonna be a catering at least? Oh, we'll be done in like, I don't know, 30 minutes? Don't you worry. Now, action!
If you want to be healthy, if you want to be smart, if you want to feel clean, here's a great place to start.
Perfect. Cut. That's a wrap. Now take your $50 and get going, kid. Anyway, this show is basic and short. It's less than 10 minutes long without credits, and it's easy to see why. There's just not enough here for anything longer. There's not a conflict or story to speak of. It has the barest sketch of a plot to keep the whole thing hanging together, but it feels very much like a focus grouped PR piece designed to stick in the heads of kids. Give them a cute mascot, bright colors, and some catchy songs to get stuck in their heads, and then maybe they'll wash their hands a lot and make their parents buy more soft soap. The video gets a few basic points across. 1. You gotta wash your hands. A lot. Maybe a little alarmist in 2004, but alarmingly prescient for today's world. 2. You gotta wash your hands at very specific occasions, like before eating or handling food, after going to the bathroom, after coming in from outside, after touching animals, after you cough or sneeze, and so on. These scenarios are played out with that very specific kind of kid show wrong answer correction game, you know what I mean, where they make the child stand-in character so completely useless and stupid, and make them have an answer that's so wrong it's almost surprising they've managed to survive this long.
Handy, when do you wash your hands?
Me. Oh, you wash your hands in the middle of the night when you wake up and you have nothing else to do.
I don't know. That doesn't sound right to me.
Well, I guess it's possible, but the most important time to wash your hands is before you eat or touch food that someone else is going to eat. Watch.
We then lather, rinse, and repeat the same information over and over again to diminishing returns. Also, there are songs. Yay!
Before you eat or touch your food, here's a tip for you. Wash your hands. That's the thing to do.
All right, everybody, let's sing it together.
Before you eat or touch your food,
Before you eat or touch your food, here's a tip for you. Wash your hands. That's the thing to do.
In the Flip Flop Shop episode, I said I was a sucker for a round. I'm rescinding that remark. Consider it retracted. This just makes my heart hurt. And the hand puppets are still horrible. Just always horrible. Listen to a brief sample of the puppet voices.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Ugh. How about after you cough or sneeze?
Radio, Handy. What about after you pet the dog?
I have a cat.
It's like if Elmo had a severe head cold. They give out some genuinely practical advice that we've all had drilled into us at some point, and then on the whole wash your hands for 20 seconds thing. They even show proper technique. It's wild that we're all becoming experts on hand washing technique now. I judge you if you haven't seen the WHO chart at this point. And if you're looking for a song that isn't Happy Birthday to wash your hands to, here it is.
Well, you gotta wet your hands, you gotta soap your hands, you gotta rub, scrub your hands, you gotta rinse your hands, then you got to dry your hands. That's the way we wash our hands. That's the way we wash our hands.
I mean, it's not better, but, well, that's it really, it's not better. I'm gonna give this one 4 out of a possible 8 unwashed tentacles. So this was a pretty short one. I just wanted to get this out there as a timely reminder to stay inside and wash your hands like you're an octopus trying to sell soap to preschoolers. Also, quick tip, lotion. I don't know about you, but my hands are so dry. Ugh, ow, it stings. Not a good sign, huh? Stay safe out there, folks. Preferably stay safe in there, if you can. Thank you for watching Too Many Tapes. Please like and subscribe. Since we're mostly stuck indoors for the moment, I'm going to be making some more content over the next month. So, hit the bell icon so you're notified when the new episodes premiere. If you have $1 or more a month to throw at a guy who watches children's TV for fun, I guess, you can donate to my Patreon. The link is in the description. If you donate $10 a month, you're Handy, the giant blue octopus, and your name gets to be big in the credits. And for $5 a month, you are his helpers, and you have access to fun features, like getting to vote on new episodes. Even if you only have $1 a month to spare, I'm overjoyed for your support. Every little bit helps to fund this little ramshackle operation, and I'm grateful for all of you. Next time, it's the wildly off-format episode I promised last time, I swear. Thank you for watching Too Many Tapes. It's suitably bizarre, and it's too short,